I've had a rough year, not guys, people winning, but not covering. I'm taking the Buckeyes to cover the 9.5. Um, this will also supplant them as the number one seed. This will supplant them in the Big Ten title game. And that's also at stake. If you lose, does Ohio State still
Oregon,
make the Big Ten title game? Or Oregon sneaks in and
Oregon,
beat Washington?
if
You could
Oregon
cost,
beats Washington,
you
and
could
if
cost
Oregon
yourself a
loses
Big
to
Ten title.
Washington, if Oregon loses to Washington, the Wolverines get in.
There's no excuse. Ohio State, do your job.
Mm-hmm.
You're the reigning national champion. Do your job. End this nightmare, because if you lose, I'm serious, the bus drivers might leave you and you have to walk back. And that actually
Mm-hmm.
might be the best thing to happen. Michigan, good luck. Buckeyes cover.
Yeah. All right. So whatever happened last year I've never gone into a game more confident than I did last year. I thought with everything that the Wolverines were dealing with all of their injuries, that Ohio State was going to roll. What I didn't account for last year was the sheer stupidity of offensive play calling. The only major advantage the Wolverines had over the Buckeyes were their defensive tackles. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to line up and continuously run the ball again and again and again right at the defensive tackles. It drove me nuts. It drove me bonkers that we weren't throwing the football around. We didn't make the plays in that regard. I think this team is a little different. I think that you don't have to rely on Quishon Judkins and Travion Henderson because your running backs are a little younger and your wide receivers are a little bit older. Jeremiah Smith is playing in this football game. Get him the football. He is the best player. He is the best player in college football. He is the best player in college football. There is every team in college football, I don't care who you are or who you think you have, if given the opportunity, would trade for that man right there. They would trade for number 4 just because of what he is able to do against defenses. You get him the football any way possible. And if they're going to triple cover him, if they're going to double cover him all night, then you know what? Max Clare, Carnell Tate, Brandon Innes, any of those guys. Heck, Mylan Graham, Quincy Porter even. Bring him in the mix. And again, if they're doing that, it should open up the run game. Again, you're going to have to hit them in the mouth. You're going to have to hit them out. But do what you do best in this realm. Don't sit there and, hey, we're playing with our food. We're not going to put them away early. No, that's all I want to see. I just want to see Ohio State win this football game. I don't care if it's by a point. I don't care if it's by 100 points. I do not care. Just win, baby. Just win. I'll channel my Al Davis there. Just win. I don't care how much. I don't want to see another year. Because one of the dumbest things in my mind is when the fan base calls for a guy like Ryan Day's head. Right now, there's what? How many openings are there left? There's 8 or 9 openings still. Something in that realm.
Arkansas allegedly got filled by Alex Golich today. North Texas. Well, Oklahoma State filled North Texas' head coach job yesterday. Virginia Tech, obviously, Franklin. So I think we got like 8 or 9 at this point.
8 or 9. And they're all fighting over one guy right now, Lane Kiffin. And when you look at who else is out there, who is going to deliver you a constant time in the playoff? Top 10 recruiting classes year in, year out. Guys who actually like playing for him. And again, as much as Ryan Day has his detractors, he doesn't have the behind the scenes issues that Urban sometimes had. Or, Jim Tressel was, again, bum deal on that one. I have a lot to say on that. But Jim Tressel ran a mostly clean program. Ryan Day's done the same thing. What he's done with mental health, what him and his wife do out there is great stuff. Again, I go, even if you got someone, you just got to work through it with him. You got to work through it and be patient with him. He won you a national title. Be patient with the guy. But this is the time. Go in and get this, Ryan. Go in and get this win in Ann Arbor and just let the air out. Let yourself play relaxed. Because here's the thing. Even if you win this game, even if you lose this game, you're going to be tight for about 3 weeks. You're going to have to sit around because you won't play in the Big Ten title game. You'll have to wait a while until you get a home game in the college football playoff. And then you can take out your aggression of being pissed. Don't get to that point. Go into the Big Ten title game, relax, knowing you have this, and then you have a new goal in front of you. You have a new goal into the national title there as well.